Due to the anthropogenically driven decline of keystone species populations, species translocation is an environmental management technique required to restore ecosystems and enhance population viability. This includes the reintroduction of species, which involves the movement of an organism into native range from which it has been extirpated. As a case study of translocation, I will be examining the reintroduction of the green and golden bell frog into created habitats on Kooragang Island, Australia. The green and golden bell frog is native to Southeast Australia and is now considered endangered under the New South Wales Threatened Species Conservation Act 1995 and listed federally and by the IUCN Red List as vulnerable. Major threats to this species include the pathogenic chytrid fungus, habitat loss, and predation by the invasive mosquito fish. As this species plays an important role in ecosystem food webs, both as a predator and as a food source for other species, it has received considerable funding to prevent extinction. For the project of reintroducing green and golden bell frogs to the Wetlands National Park on Kooragang Island, habitat was created specifically for the reintroduction of the species, with the intention of testing the efficacy of certain habitat features in supporting its population. These habitat features included a mix of permanent and ephemeral ponds, increased salinity in some ponds, fencing to exclude predators, and rock piles for shelter. With the chytrid fungus present in already established populations of the species in the area, the main goal was to test if these features improve population survival amid this pathogen. Tadpoles were reared at the University of Newcastle, established with organisms originally collected from the island and then released into the created habitat. A number of stakeholders and differing perspectives were involved in this reintroduction project. For example, the project was partially funded by industry partners such as the Newcastle Coal Infrastructure Group, as they are required to compensate for habitat loss. Industry partners seek assurance that their investments yield tangible results and align with corporate social responsibility goals. To provide this, researchers, scientists, and National Parks New South Wales need to establish mutual goals for the project and define success criteria to align interests and expectations. Furthermore, transparent dialogue between these stakeholders will keep industry partners informed, in turn building trust and collaboration. Fortunately, the industry partners' goal to restore biodiversity and habitat health aligns with the perspective of conservationists, ecologists, and National Parks New South Wales. Their advocacy for rigorous monitoring of the frog population and habitat further aligns with the perspective of researchers who seek to understand the success of translocation efforts, ecological dynamics, and threats to the species. In turn, key factors to be managed throughout the project include pest and disease management, a robust monitoring program, stakeholder engagement, including that of the community, ensuring habitat suitability, and implementing a strategy of adaptive management.